Welcome to Domestic Violence Against Men, Awareness and Prevention. This episode is for mature audiences only.
Where you have physically caused harm to a man out of anger?
Absolutely.
Okay, I appreciate your honesty. If you don't mind, could you give an example of one situation and what happened that day? We just trying to bring awareness to what could drive a woman to that point and give men an understanding of how to avoid, driving a woman to that point.
I'm not gonna lie, it's several different points. It's also triggers that matter too. Not everybody has a trigger. Some people just react just to be a bitch. Some people react because they're actually feeling something. Some people react because of, just hurt that they've already been through and not really knowing how to respond to the situation other than that. So it's really just depends on the person, the situation, what they've been through, and etc. My situation, I'm a little crazy, but at the same time, I'm not. So I don't really see small things for me, at the same time, big things. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really tell you a time, because I might tell you a time where I was about to run a nigga over, but it might have been something so small to you, but it was so big to me. You get what I'm saying? It might have been.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So look, I can ask you this. Have you ever punched a man, threw anything at a man, shot a man, stabbed a man? These are all things that we've been hearing on here is happening, from these people's mouths.
I have never,
have you done anything like that?
I have slapped a man, I've muffed a man. Have I punched one? If we was both banging, if you swung back, I probably did hit your ass back with a punch, okay? Cause now you coming at me with some force. You get what I'm saying? But I'm more of a muff you, slap you, punch you, push you type of person. Like, I'm not that, grab a knife, I don't want to kill you. Nigga, I still love you. I don't want to see you gone. I just want you to feel where the fuck I'm coming from. You get what I'm saying? You're hurting me, nigga. Let me hurt you. I'm more so to really do too much touching you. I can just verbally abuse you.
Okay.
So, it don't have to be physical abuse all the time. You have to remember that as well. It can also be verbal abuse and stuff like that. And that's why a lot of people on here don't really care for me. Well, the fake bitches anyways, because of the fact that I always sit here and I look at the point of view from a male's point of view and from a woman's. I've been in a domestic violence situation. At the same time, I've been the aggressor. So you can't tell me to sit here and be team females when, bitch, I'm a crazy bitch too. Not the problem. But a lot of people can't do that. They sit here and they try to portray an image that they're not and stuff like that. So, well, have you achieved achieved healing from any of those situations before entering into another relationship? Some have. I ain't gonna lie. You can't never really fully say that you are fully healed from something, because you'll always sit there and step back and think about what you came from, not the problem. But a lot of people can't do that. They sit here and they try to portray an image that they're not and stuff like that. So, well, have you achieved achieved healing from any of those situations before entering into another relationship? Some have. I ain't gonna lie. You can't never really fully say that you are fully healed from something, because you'll always sit there and step back and think about what you came from. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people base their shit off of emotion. And there is cases, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of self-discipline. It takes a lot of just words of encouragement and stuff like that, too, when it comes to those type of things of getting over. Can I say that I've gotten over a lot of my exes? Absolutely. Do I still think about certain things and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the violence? Absolutely. There's still trauma in that situation, regardless if you're over it, which you're really never. You up on and you tell me, and I see that shit, and you sleep, instantly smacking the fuck out you up. Natural reaction. That's anybody, though. Nigga, I'm about to show you right. Absolutely.
Okay. Two more.
What? I don't know. I just think that's it. Like, I don't know. Like, just being too friendly, maybe. Just friendly ass niggas I don't like. I don't like a friendly ass nigga, at all. That's what I don't like. I'm friendly for us both, baby. And I know how to shut up. That bitch might not know how to sit back, but I know how to shut up. Okay? Oh yeah, and my kids. If they disrespect my kids, you're not gonna catch my attention. You might look good. You might even got a big ass bag. You might got more money than me, but I still am not that thirsty bitch. I'm not gonna keep hitting you up. I'm not gonna keep doing this. I know my worth, bitch. Crazy as fuck. Thank you, Dom. Shit, I forgot the damn question. Say it one more time. What was the question again?
The question was, can you name 3 red flags when you're dating somebody?
Okay. Yes, the conversation being just not there. Always, I think it always got to do with the conversation. It always leads back to the communication, period. Because I feel like it's like, when it comes to, like I said, I don't know how to say this. Because I'm trying to give you different ones, but I feel like they all just come back to communication, because it's just like, if you sit there and plan something with me, and then I get ready, you tell me a time, date, everything, I get ready, fuck to me too. Where you at? You the one that planned this. Weird as fuck. Turn off. And just being lazy, just not having no type of hustle to you at all. Automatic red flag. Nigga, if I done sat here and I talked to your ass for 3 months straight and ain't never seen you with work clothes on, or ain't never seen you, like, you ain't like, so this is the thing. No, for real. Because you have to understand, like, a lot of people will sit there and say, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that type of boss, oh, I'm that type of boss. Bitch, I ain't never seen you in a suit. I ain't never seen you in no goddamn dirty ass clothes with no fucking paint on. We was having.
It's okay. I appreciate your apology. Can you name it's 3 red flags when you date somebody?
I did say three.
What was it?
That last one was the third one.
What was the first 2?
My first 2 was just a communication period, just sour, just poor, just bitch can't do it. Like, you text and drive. My second one was like, basically, setting up dates, stuff like that. That's why I said a lot of them, like, basically everything has to deal with communication. Just like setting up a date with me and this, that, the other, and then, you know what I'm saying, being late as fuck for it, or just not considering my time, or, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, or not being able to make it. Like, I don't know, like, it's just stuff like that. Like, it's just it all boils down to communication, though, if you really sit there and think about it. Because you could easily.
So they constantly on their phone. Like, that's what I mean. Like, is that a deal breaker? I mean, is that a red flag?
But if they stink, I would have never. Okay, look, let me tell you something. For the most part, if somebody stink on a daily basis, they're going to stink flag, cigarette smoker. You're not for me. I can't do that either. But bad hygiene is one of the red flags, but that's not necessarily a red flag, because you're already just going to know if they got good hygiene or not. Like, when they walk up to you and approach you, you're going to know if this person got good hygiene or not. Now, if they're walking up to you in work clothes with paint everywhere on them and stuff like that, you might not be, you know, you're not going to think about their hygiene at that time anyways, because you're going to be like, this nigga got fucking work clothes on. You know what I'm saying? I can't even judge that. But he got a good personality. His delivery was fire as fuck. This, that, the other. And I know he got a job. He got a career. You get what I'm saying? So, bam, them are all the green flags. That's
a good analogy of a red flag, because a red flag is just something that strikes your attention. Like, if you playing football and they throw that red flag out there, that doesn't mean that can you name 3 deal breakers?
3 deal breakers, like, can't fuck with you at all.
Yep, as soon as you see it, you done.
Sex offender. Automatically. Over with. If you've ever had an STD and you tell me
I'm
that you had an
sorry.
STD.
Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
my oldest child is a daughter. First child, only daughter is my first child. Baby, I ain't playing no games when it comes to that. She don't even walk to school. She don't walk from school. She ain't going.
So how about this? So that's like a non-negotiable deal breaker, right? Where you know, if he shows proof of any kind that he didn't do it, it still don't matter to you because it's on your record, and too much comes with that, with it being on your record, even if you didn't do it.
Absolutely.
That's how you feel?
Everybody
Okay,
know
yeah.
what you did. I didn't know you when you had this charge and when you caught this charge, so I'm gonna hope and pray that I believe everything that you're saying. But I'm the type of bitch that I'm gonna look into your shit. Let me see your paperwork. Let me see what you had going on. Let me see what they were telling you that you did and what evidence they had on you. I'm that bitch. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to have to genuinely know deep down that I right here explanation for it. You got to go. Because I hope you don't think you about to keep fucking me and then I end up pregnant and then you leave me or what. Yeah, no.
Right. Yep. You giving up the game. That's some good game. All right. So that was your second one, or was that your third one?
My third, God is important. God is important, stress free. I ain't gonna take yours though, but God is important. I wanted to acknowledge that because if he's not a God fearing man, he's dangerous. I'll just tell you that. That means that he's on top. That he feels like he's on top of everything in the motherfucking world, and he's gonna end up taking you down right along with his cocky ass. But I ain't gonna take it. I ain't gonna take it.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I feel like that's what it is.
Yeah, that's a good one. Wow, I appreciate your time and your experiences and you answering these questions.
I'm gonna follow you. Let me follow you real quick. I don't usually follow people, but without them supporting me. But I followed you. I fuck with it. You can come and ask me questions anytime. I say you can come. My bad. You can come and ask me questions though anytime. I fuck with you.
All right. You enjoy the rest of your day.